United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This park is another great example of what can happen when a private group and city government get together and move forward on a project. Through hard work and planning between City Hall, our Parks and Rec Department, and the project team, this park became possible. We are able to present this park to those who have served in the families and their families, and as a place of remembrance and celebration for years to come.
Really all about those from our community who paid the ultimate price, who made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our nation. And it's about the families that they left behind, the families who would eagerly await their return, the return of a loved one from war who never came back. In the case of World War I and World War II, their names are on the monuments here in front of the wall. In the case of our other conflicts, we have much more work to do yet to get those names here as well. Today is also about prisoners of war and those missing in action. And we have a special memorial and a flag over on this side of the memorial in honor of them, that we might never forget them and that we might never cease searching for them. We want to make the point that today, very importantly though, is about thousands of men and women whose names are on the wall over here behind the memorials. Men and women who left their families and their loved ones and who left our community to serve our country in one of the 5 branches of our armed forces. Many, perhaps most, deployed to foreign lands. And they stood their watches during world wars, during other conflicts, between major conflicts, during the Cold War, and in peacetime, preserving peace at home and around the world. They all of these men and women stood in the gap between freedom-loving people and those who would seek to deny us our freedom. And then they returned home to live and work among us. Some remembered because they marched in the Memorial Day Parade every year. I'll never forget many of those, some gone now. But many were forgotten until now when their name shows up on the wall. So it is your generosity, the generosity of this entire community that has made this memorial and this very special day possible, so that we might all never forget what our veterans did for us, so that we all might never forget the sacrifices made by our veterans and their families, and so that for generations to come, we might all be reminded and be mindful of the fact that freedom in our democracy does come at a steep price. And this memorial will demonstrate to all that we here in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, are willing to pay even more than our fair share of that price.
Veterans have come up to us in the last few days, and for actually quite a while, and thanked us. Veterans, thank us not. We are here to thank you.
Met with a lot of veterans one-on-one, and there are some heartful stories that I can tell you listening to some of these veterans, and it's all because they paid the price and they just went to service. When you look at this wall, we kept saying, can we raise enough money? And when you look at the wall, those people deserve it. And when you look at this audience today, you guys made this support. All of you out there are part of this, supporting this, that this is a success.